Espn. Driving through LA traffic every day. We're waking up very early, around 6 in the morning, getting ready. Diet starts immediately as I wake up. Right when I wake up, I have 16 ounces to 20 ounces of water. Get my day going from there. Go to Proactive and the day has officially started.
So these past 3 weeks now has been obviously a different type of off season for us. You know, he had some clear goals about getting ready for this ESPN Body Magazine shoot. Realizing it's a 3-week period, so we didn't have a lot of time. Step number one was getting them into the system. You know, coming off vacation, we couldn't dump the kitchen sink on them, so we just wanted to develop that baseline. You know, set the standard for what we're going to do throughout the days, and slowly increase from there.
It's close to about 4 workouts a day, consisting of core Pilates, boxing, weightlifting. What else are we doing, Chuck? What else are we doing?
We're doing cardio, a lot of cardio.
Yeah, we're doing cardio like for 500 people, but we train like this New York Marathon mixed in with the IBF World Championship. And that's how we're getting our workouts.
Day 4 of hell begins here for ESPN Body Magazine.
Therapy, we're going to do upper body, we're going to do core Pilates, and we're going to do a bunch of cardio. Easy right now is going to get very hard. Finish the day now with Jimmy here at Proactive. Did some boxing. You know, it's different. You got a lot more respect for the boxers, especially when you go through what they do. It's hard, man. This is hard, but we only got another 20 plus days, so let's go home and get rested up.
I'd say the most drastic change for him during this 3-week period would be his eating, you know, and his nutritional habits.
We're making salt-free lemon pepper chicken because I was listening to Rick Ross yesterday. With that, we're gonna have low salt because I can't have sodium for this because, you know, everything sucks. And then I gotta have ghee butter, which is actually pretty good recently. And then I'm having this as my drink of choice for tonight for dinner. And yes, I know, it's super appetizing. Should be on Food Network, exactly.
A guy like Carl, the fun part again is you tell him to do X, Y, Z, and he's doing exactly that. So that's what really makes it nice for us, is we knew he was following the nutrition side of it. And really, you know, if you've been around Carl, you work with Carl, you know he's a very detail-oriented guy. So, you know, if something's not clear, he's gonna ask you 5 or 6 different times to make sure that he understands exactly what he needs to do to get it done.
Into the second week where you think things get easier, they got a little harder. So second week was the same thing, but the training now was a little more intense, a little more focused on the core, and finding different ways to get those spots right I needed to get right for the ESPN shoot. You know, second week you start feeling a little more fatigued, but the good thing is I had protein chicken, so I was feeling pretty good. I was getting to the right spot.
Okay, so honestly, how do you feel about this diet that you've been doing?
It sucks.
We got into week 2, and ultimately, you know, that's where we flipped the switch on him a little bit in terms of building out that duration of the work, you know, because for him as a basketball player, any athlete really, you know, we're training these guys, they have intense sessions, a good amount of rest in between, but ultimately the change now from basketball now to kind of changing his physique is we've added some duration of exercise.
March 15th, you're out here. And 8 days left. It's been a grind. It's been a grind. Man, the working out, man, it's a beast. Mix that in with the nutrition, which is the most important part of this whole thing. It's almost close to impossible, but you know what they say, everything's impossible till it's done, right? We getting it done. 8 days left, all right, ESPN.